Hi guys, I'm Laura Vitale, and on this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to share with you my version of a Mexican picadillo. Mexican picadillo is basically like sort of like a ground beef. I'm going to call it a stew. You can also call it a hash, whatever you want to call it, and you can eat it either like a little bit more soupy, or you can eat it this way with soft tortillas, like a taco. Whatever your heart desires, you're gonna love this recipe. If you make an authentic version of this, which you know mine is not, let me know down below what you do, because I always love reading how you make it in your home, especially if you grew up eating it. That's just the best thing for me. So what I've got here is some ground beef. I've got some diced green bell pepper and red onion. You can use yellow onion, whatever you want. I've got some garlic. I was going to call that cilantro. Then what I have here is some diced potatoes and a half of a jalapeno. I've got some tomato sauce and beef stock. And then for spices, I've got chili powder, cumin, oregano, and a little more granulated garlic. You also need some salt and some olive oil. Now, when I made this a while ago and I posted it on Instagram, I made the potatoes on the side. And I had a lot of people telling me on that post that you add diced potatoes to your picadillo and it is worlds of a difference. And I've done that, and I can honestly say that you were correct. Adding potatoes in your picadillo is the way to go. Some people said that they also add carrots, like diced carrots to this. I tried that, but I didn't love it, and I'm gonna tell you why. I felt like the carrots didn't soften as much as the potatoes did, and I would have to cook them a lot longer, and if I did that, then the potatoes would start to fall apart, and I didn't want that. So I'm leaving the carrots out, but if you want to add some carrots in there, by all means do it. I'm cooking this until it's mostly cooked through, and then we move on to the next step. All right, so you can see this is not fully cooked through yet, which is fine. Now I'm going to add my peppers, my onions, and my garlic, along with a good pinch of salt. And I'm just going to cook everything together for like maybe 7 to 8 minutes. I just want the veggies to cook down a little bit, everything develop a little bit of color, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's there. Looks great, picking up some color. Veggies have softened. There's not a whole lot of grease in here, if at all, so there's nothing to drain. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my spices here. Get those mixed in, and instantly just smells insanely good. And I'm going to add my tomato sauce and my beef broth, which is just powdered beef broth. Get that all mixed in. I'm gonna add my potatoes along with my jalapeno. Now I use it like this. This is how Maribel does it, a really good family friend of ours, because that gives you some heat, but you can remove it. And we do like a little bit of heat here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring this to a simmer. Once it's a nice bubble, I'm going to partially cover it. And I'm going to let it simmer 20 minutes or so, or until the potatoes are tender, but not mashed potatoes. So keep your eye on it. And I'll show you what it looks like when it gets there. And I hope that you made a fresh batch of flour tortillas so that we can serve this with, and we will be done. All right, you can see the liquid has been absorbed. That looks beautiful. The potatoes are fully cooked through, but they're not mushy. My mouth is watering. I've got my soft flour tortillas here ready. Look at that. They're just gorgeous, aren't they? And I mean, you can eat this however you want. I like it with some tortillas, and instead of doing like a traditional taco, I eat it. I'll show you. I almost use the tortilla I'll show you. This will be for dinner, so I don't want to mess it up. I almost use the tortilla as like a utensil. Do you know what I mean? You put some of that in there. Oh, it's so hot. Hold on. Flavor's on point though. It's not too spicy. It's so good. Like, it's so good. It goes down so well. It's perfectly seasoned. I didn't add any additional salt because the bouillon, the beef stock already had some salt in it. We seasoned the beef. It's so good. I imagine this would be phenomenal with a fried egg. I know, but come on. It's so good. Go to LauraInTheKitchen.com, get the brain recipe. Hope you enjoy spending time with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.